Sam Burge and I'm the Level 1 President of Condado de Lama. This short video is about how we add voting items to the Level 1 AGM and the potential legal challenges that have been issued to me and the Level 1 board. Some of you may have seen communication from the President of Jardines 2 community, Jorge Peña, in the last few days making some very nasty and inaccurate remarks about the board members of the Level 1 community and me personally. This has continued throughout the year, and some of you may have seen derogatory remarks on social media made by Jorge and a few of his friends, which the board have been monitoring, but until now decided not to get dragged down to this level. During the past 12 to 18 months, Jorge has been very disruptive in meetings to the point that other board members were refusing to meet with him, and we have meetings where Jorge takes up in excess of 50% of the time when there are many other people in the meeting wishing to talk and be involved in discussions. It was necessary for the board to draft a code of conduct for meetings to deal with the issues, which is attached as a copy in the information pack for the AGMs. The Level 1 board makes democratic decisions based upon majority view, which in some cases are not shared by Jorge, even when the community lawyer explains the situation or there are legal reasons. But we are often in a situation where once a point is agreed by majority, it is constantly represented and discussed and never closed by Jorge. In Jorge's recent communication to me as Level 1 President, he has also posted online. He indicates that we are not working in legal manner and that he once again will take legal action regarding the AGM voting items, which I have to say has been a constant line from Jorge. To date, no legal claim has ever been made by Jorge, and I welcome closing any items legally with Jorge if this is the direction that closes these once and for all and allow the community to move forward and to prosper. Clearly, each time I am threatened with legal claims, I seek the advice of the community lawyer, and as you can see from the attached response in the AGM information pack, our lawyer confirms that we are operating legally, and therefore you must conclude that Jorge is not correct in his accusations. Jorge's position, in my personal opinion, appears to be to provide doubt to owners with continued communication on social media without ever providing supporting information or seeking correct legal advice or considering what the owners have voted for or want. This can be exampled in the way he treated the planning for the need for the inner ring remodelling by STV, which owners voted for, and will provide the necessary water savings and cost savings, and of course the removal of the trees that are causing so much concern to many owners. At the AGM in 2024, he decided to take the extreme action of eating 2 to 3 poo bags in front of each of the owners in an attempt to show that the project was, in his words, shit. Yet no other proposals were offered. In fact, doing nothing would see the community pay more money, not get the needed remodelling and run out of water in the summer, which is a serious issue in this region of Spain. Furthermore, the Vice President of Jardines 2 community, a former highly paid official of the Council of Alhama, Isabel Carver, despite the fact that she had the possibility to contribute and help to push some of the issues which are of interest to Condado and that were discussed at the Council of Alhama de Murcia, she has not done even the minimum effort to pay attention to the general interests of the owners. This is the same council that works against the community in removing trees and stalling the STV remodelling works that the owners of Condado voted for. A new party now is in place at Alhama as of January 2025, and already the community has engaged in meetings with the new mayoress and councillors to progress the work that has been delayed by the previous council and administration. The AGM run by Jorge in 2024 for the Jardines community resulted in a meeting running in excess of 8 hours and running until 11 p.m. at night. Many people left the meeting, and the translators and our administration staff were put under immense pressure to continue without breaks to the point they left the meeting before its conclusion, leaving no translation for the remainder of the meeting. On the 16th of January 2025, I called a meeting of the Level 1 community to discuss items for inclusion in the Level 1 AGM planned for February of this year, many items which had been sent by owners. As Level 1 President, I have ultimate responsibility for what is included in the AGM, but to ensure transparency each year, I have called a meeting to discuss each point raised by owners with the board so that all these aspects can be considered. AGMs can be very long and should include important items for owners to vote on and discuss that affects the running of the resort and our finances. This should not include items that owners have already voted on or items that are not costed. Equally, each Level 2 President has the most authority to include voting items in their AGM at Level 2 and Level 3. I would not normally share preliminary AGM information with owners before the meeting is called or issued, as it starts speculation before supporting information for each point can be included. But on this occasion, due to the accusations by Jorge, I have included the table which summarises the board agreements on each point presented so that owners can see for themselves the real situation, and I hope from this you will see the sensible majority discussions that the board have adopted which are in line with our legal requirements as confirmed by the community lawyer and not as Jorge has indicated. We had a total of 17 points to consider, and in the table attached in the AGM information pack you will see that we, as a board majority, with the exception of Jorge, have only not included one item that was requested, and this was due to a lack of information for owners to vote upon and presented no significant detriment to our community running or finances. All the board members considered this was an important item to clarify to owners, and it warranted time to develop a comprehensive document to be drafted, considered and then reissued at a later date. You can also see that many of the points raised are indeed Level 2 community items that can be included in any AGM, noting that each Level 2 President has responsibility for a wide range of items such as maintenance, painting, pools, etc. Also, a few points were agreed by the board but deemed not necessary for the owners to vote on at the AGM and could be implemented straight away, thereby limiting potential overruns of the AGM. I'm very sorry that it's been necessary for me to record this video, but it's important that all owners are aware of the continued disruption to the running of the community. I'm sure that most of you at this point will be saying, why can't you all just get along? But when volunteering presidents give up sometimes 30 hours a week of their time and constantly berated or threatened with legal action, you will understand the frustration encountered and the time wasted. This is also compounded by the fact that many presidents are actively involved in running of the resort, chairing committees and managing or providing technical support on projects and ongoing maintenance, whereas Jorge is highly or completely reliant on our administrators to do all the work, which many board members have raised to me as a drain on our resources that each community equally contribute to based on coefficients, and therefore their communities are not equally benefiting. I just want to finally make it clear that this communication is in no way personal against Jorge or the community of Hardines 2 that he represents. I simply want the best for Condado and Hardine 2 community, and at the moment this has been hindered by the actions to disrupt the smooth running of the board, and in this instance the AGM is planned for 2024. I have already had complaints from owners who have not realised that Jorge is not running Hardine 2 AGM at the same time as the rest of the community between the 13th and the 16th of February 2025, which again adds cost and time. The rest of the Level 1 board was not made aware of this change, and to date the board has not been informed by Jorge when he intends to run his AGM for Hardines 2 community, other than having seen it ourselves on the community website. The situation with Hardines 2 President and a group of Spanish residents linked to AVPCA is actually aiming or trying to control the presidency at Level 1 urban entity and Level 2. This is why a communication with totally untrue remarks from Hardines 2 was sent to discredit the current presidents. Therefore, the most important thing about all of this from honest owners, whatever their nationality, is to understand the reality of the current situation and support people standing for presidency or vice presidents in the next AGMs that do really have the intention to work for everyone's interest and not imposing their will against the majority. Thank you.